With Syngenta, we've worked for about 10 years with the Fair Labor Association, and that's enabled us to introduce a level of transparency and accountability to the way in which we run our operations. As part of that process, under what we call our Good Growth Plan, we've committed to ensure that 100% of our seed farms and 100% of our production facilities are accredited by the Fair Labor Association by 2020. But I think certainly through our relationship with the FLA, we're forced to do that, and also through our Good Growth Plan, where we annually publish our performance results, we've been able to put it out there that this is how we are performing. So yeah, we do have in place transparent mechanisms, and I think it's about other industries in our supply chain also taking up those commitments to work with groups like the FLA and to put out their own transparent commitments to say this is what we're prepared to do, this is how we hold ourselves accountable, and where we don't come up to standard, if you like, how can we address that? Can we address it through collaboration? Can we address it through direct action? We've got to be prepared to take those steps. I think the key aspect is transparency. You've got to be prepared to hold yourself accountable, and through doing that, if you like, a rising tide will float all boats. So by putting yourself out there and saying this is what we commit to, and we're prepared to be transparently monitored and audited to ensure performance, and where performance is not good enough to fix that performance, we hope that we can lead others down that path as well. Well, I think in the case of agriculture, it's about ensuring that agriculture operates in a way that doesn't use child labour, doesn't use bonded labour, that there's fair living wages for all people involved in the agriculture and food value chain. And it's also about ensuring that everyone who works in agriculture, and by that I mean the 400 million smallholder farmers and the 2.5 billion people that are directly dependent on agriculture, that they can operate in that industry with a level of dignity that's appropriate. I think from a labour standpoint, it's the availability of labour. As economies are developing, middle classes are growing, people are leaving the farm, and that's an acute problem for smallholder farmers where farm labour, family members move off farm to seek alternative employment elsewhere. That puts the load back onto those who remain, and it also increases the cost of labour. So if a farmer has to go outside, it's more costly for him to get jobs done. So I think that's the real challenge for agriculture. The solution to that lies in the adoption of technology. So technology that can replace labour. So whether it's through better machinery, better seed, better chemicals, that reduce the dependence on manual labour to get food to the table.